Into the Wild is not a film about freedom, nor is it a celebration of rebellion against society. It is a quiet, aching meditation on a young man who confuses purity with isolation and learns too late that meaning is not discovered by erasing the world, but by engaging with it honestly. Christopher McCandless walks away from comfort, money, and identity, not because he is enlightened, but because he is wounded by family fracture, by moral hypocrisy, by a world that feels transactional and dishonest. And Sean Penn is careful never to frame this as heroism or stupidity, only as human longing taken to an unforgiving extreme. The film's greatest strength lies in its refusal to editorialize. Nature is shown not as a sanctuary, but as a presence that is vast, beautiful, and utterly indifferent, offering no wisdom, no mercy, only consequence. Each encounter Chris has along the way feels like a crossroads. Mentors appear, kindness is offered, connection is possible, but he consistently chooses solitude, not out of arrogance, but out of fear that intimacy will dilute the clarity he is chasing. Penn's direction lingers on faces, silences, and passing moments, allowing the film to breathe like a memory rather than a manifesto. And Eddie Vedder's restrained score functions less as emotion and more as atmosphere, echoing the inner restlessness that drives the journey forward. What makes Into the Wild endure is its moral ambiguity. It neither condemns Chris nor absolves him, instead presenting idealism as something dangerously incomplete when it is not balanced by humility, experience, and shared existence. The tragedy of the film is not simply the ending, but the realization that wisdom was always nearby, spoken in fragments by strangers, hinted at through fleeting warmth, yet fully understood only when it could no longer be acted upon. In its final movement, the film arrives at a devastatingly simple truth: that happiness, if it exists at all, is not something conquered alone, and that rejecting the world entirely is no more truthful than submitting to it blindly. Into the Wild remains powerful because it does not offer answers, only a question that lingers long after the film ends: whether escape is ever the same thing as understanding.